But it's Thursday the 4th of April, and I haven't done much in the greenhouse over the last few days. I wasn't well just over Easter with sort of an infection of some sort, and then I've been away for a couple of days. But I did just buy last week some of these plugs with geranium, and then a patch there from Dobbys. And before I went away, I did come into here quickly and just pot some of them into these pots ready to be able to use on the patio later in the summer. And then I got a few yet to do, and just brought some extra seeds to plant. I brought some cabbage and I brought some cauliflower. I don't eat green leaf veg, cauliflower and cabbage myself at the moment, or not too much of it, because I have Crohn's disease and I find that it causes me problems. But my wife likes cabbage and the rest of the family, so I will grow a few for those. And then I brought some hollyhock seed. When I was a youngster, I loved hollyhocks, and so I decided to get some seed and to just plant a few of those to see what happens. It's been very wet again, and the garden's all very wet. I have taken a few photographs of a few things in the garden, which I'll add into the video when I edit it later. Seeds that I've been planting are coming on really well. The dahlia, the calendula, some more dahlia there. Lavender is coming through. The sweet peas are coming through. Everything else is still dormant at the moment. Oh, I've just looked down there and noticed that before, but the peas that I planted are coming through as well, so that's good. Seem to be running out of space here. I'm going to plant some hollyhock first. I'm going to plant them in these little pods. Some little bags of what they call easy compost, and it's much finer than the other compost that I've got. Some of these geranium plugs, I'll add them into these pots. It's amazing how much this stuff is growing in the greenhouse. I'll put some of these now in these pots. Running out of pots, so I'll have to get some more. Because I don't intend to plant too many cauliflower and cabbage, I'm just going to start something off in these trays and then transplant them out. Cauliflower. vegetables. I love vegetables more. I prefer it than meat. I eat meat, but I love vegetables. And so disappointed when we realised that cauliflower and sprouts, which are my favourites, cabbage, broccoli, seems to have an effect on my Crohn's disease. So I've had to reduce the amount that I eat. At least I can still eat runner beans. I love runner beans, and I love peas as well, so they don't seem to affect me. Cabbage, again, so with the same amount. What I don't plant in the garden, I'll give to somebody else to use. Friends. In case you're wondering why I can't eat it, because of the Crohn's disease. I had a bowel resection a number of years ago, and the disease returned to where the resection took place, and so my bowel is narrowed, and so it causes the green veg seems to cause a blockage, which then becomes extremely painful. It takes a day or two to get over it. So I avoid it. The cabbage and the cauliflower, broccoli. I'll eat a few sprouts because they are my favourite. There, I can't do much else now until I can buy some more pots. The fact that the peas are coming through already, I might put some more peas in later on. Get some more pots. Hope the weather picks up to be able to enjoy doing something a bit more outside. But it's the 5th of April and it's a beautiful day. It's very warm, which makes a change to the weather we've been having. And I've just been out into the garden and planted one row of carrot seed, and I've come now into the greenhouse again because I've got some more of these pots, which I'm going to just do a few more peas, so that when these come I can just plant them straight out in these pots, which will rot in the garden. And then I brought a bag of packet, I should say, of coleus seeds, rainbow mixed, and I'm just going to do one tray of those as well while I'm out here today. Same peas as the last time, Kelvin and Wonder. I last planted some peas on the 18th of March, and they're already beginning to show through. So by planting some now I can spread the crop out a little. just checking. We just lay these seeds on the top and then just firm them down. I used to grow these when I was a young lad on the farm. My older brother had a homemade greenhouse and he used to let me put some stuff in a little corner of it, and this is what I used to enjoy planting because they're lovely when they're in different coloured leaves and out their coleus. I've still got some of these geraniums that need potting, so I just spend a bit of time again today just potting up the rest of these. At the end of the day they'd be nice to have either to transplant again or just on the patio. I've got these pots which I planted a few weeks ago with lilies in, and so I'll add a couple of geraniums in each of these as well. There's 4 of them all together, so that'll take up some of them. That's every surface taken up now, till I tidy up a bit more. It's the 15th of April and I've come out into the greenhouse again. So much of what I've planted over the last month or so is taking off really well. Some of the sweet peas are doing really well, so I need to start thinking about planting them out. They're already sending the suckers out, but the garden's been wet again, and it's just had a good shower again, so it's wet again at the moment. So maybe in the next couple of days I shall be putting some of these out into the garden. And then I've got a lot of the dahlia is taking well, some of it, and what I'm going to do in a moment is I'm going to put some of this, transplant some of these into some bigger pots and try to save some of those. What else have I got that's doing well? The peas are doing well. The peas are doing well, so I want to get a couple of rows of those planted out as well over the next couple of days. And then I've brought some petulia and some more geraniums, and I want to put these into some tubs. So I've got a lot to do over the next few days. The potatoes are coming on really well that I did in the pots. They've already sprouted enough for me to have to cover them again, and I've mounded them up in the garden as well. Everything else just seems to be blossoming in the greenhouse because it's warm even in here, even when it's a little bit colder outside. Last week we had a tremendous amount of rain again. Might seem when I'm doing these vlogs that all I'm doing is complaining about the rain, and I am complaining about the rain because it just seems to be continual all the time, and the wind as well. You'll be able to hear the wind is picking up, and it looks like there's possible some more rain coming. Eventually, as the dahlias grow, some I'll just transplant again into the garden. Some of them I'll just leave in the pots. As usual, I'll fast forward a lot of this. Oh, there's the rain coming again. I managed to mow the lawn again on, I think it was Saturday morning, the lawn at the back here, and I finally seem to be getting somewhere with it. I put some more fertilizer on it today, and just one patch where I need to add a bit more grass seed, but I'm winning with that. And this morning, around lunchtime, I managed to mow the lawn at the front, and dug out a lot of the dandelion and thistle roots that seem to just take hold all the time. I guess it's coming from the lawns where people don't worry too much. Why is it that it's always the weeds that seems to do so well? Don't know how easy these are going to come out, but I'll give it a try. Got a lot of calendula that needs planting out, but I want that to go straight into the garden, and it's just too wet again at the moment, so we'll see what happens. So that shower has passed over, and I've just got some of my older pots now, and I've just filled them with some of this compost, and tend to put some of these petunias and geraniums in there. Geraniums inside there, but they're very small. In fact, I could fit one of these into here. didn't have enough when I did this one. 3 geraniums and 3 lilies. And this one here, and no geraniums at all, so I'll put a couple of them in here. You can really feel how the lily roots have taken in these pots. Should give a nice bit of colour a little bit later on in the garden.